Hello, TedX Council of Deciders. Tonight I really want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart, solving the reproductive rights crisis in the US. Few issues in this country are more chaotic and divisive than abortion. After 4 months of traveling the Deep South, I believe there's a 3,500-year-old idea that could be repackaged to unite both sides of this divide and save countless women and their companions from the trauma of an unwanted pregnancy. My journey to woke started at a dinner party in San Francisco a couple of years ago. The conversation turned to the chaotic descent of women's reproductive rights in the US. Like most men, reproductive rights was not high on my radar, so I was dumbfounded to learn that abortion in this country was safe, legal, and performed by midwives until the 1860s, when the AMA decided it was too lucrative a practice to leave to just women. Or despite the fact that 1 in 3 women in the US have had an abortion, the number of clinics in the South is half of what it was 30 years ago, while the number of fake clinics has quintupled to 4 for every real clinic. And yes, I wrote an app to expose fake clinics, but that was after my trip. A few months after that dinner, I put my dog in a Prius, because who could resist my dog, and traveled through West Virginia, Kentucky, Ohio, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Pennsylvania to see for myself what was really going on at a ground level. In hindsight, what could be more inconspicuous than a white guy in a Prius talking to women of color in rural Alabama, but hey, that's hindsight. I spoke with women in each state, and my aha moment came in rural Louisiana. I met women there and in Alabama who were taught that condoms were 0% effective, yes, 0%. And I realized that many young women got pregnant because of information they learned in school instead of despite these courses. Why? Because only 13 states require that such education be medically or scientifically accurate. After talking with people at pro-choice, grassroots organizations, and anti-choice rallies, I understood that the overwhelming majority of both sides of the abortion argument actually agree on 2 key facts. 1, abortion is the result of an unwanted pregnancy. And 2, most abortions are a traumatic experience. No woman wakes up and says, gee, I'd love to have an abortion today. So for differing reasons, both pro and anti-choice advocates would be thrilled if there were no abortions in this country. I wondered how other countries deal with this, so I looked it up. For example, France has an extensive sex ed course, and their teen pregnancy rate is 1/5 of ours. Until we can get our states to develop real sex ed, why not develop a viral sex ed course on social media where this generation lives? Get premillennial influencers to talk to their peers about real issues on YouTube and Instagram. Done right, abortion rates could drop by 1/3 and the truth could spread back to the classroom. What a concept. To start a movement and a dialogue that takes back our classrooms and teaches people how to respect each other and avoid unwanted sex and pregnancies. Wouldn't the US be a better place if we can turn our most divisive issue into our most united one?